Birds of a feather flock together. Show me your company and I'll surely tell you who you are. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because according to several reports, Donald Trump is allegedly considering pardoning Diddy, and this decision will be determined by the judge ruling on a bail. Now, according to several reports, including TMZ, what they're saying is that Donald Trump is very much more than open to pardoning Diddy, but he wants to wait to see where Judge Aaron Subramania does with his latest bail petition. And if Diddy is granted bail, Trump will not make a decision on pardoning Diddy until his sentence. But if the judge denies bail, a decision will be made immediately, which means that he's mad about Diddy being behind bars. One will have to assume based on this positioning, because if you're saying that if he's granted bail, you will not make any move at that point in time. You will then wait until his sentencing. However, if the judge denies him bail, that's when you're going to make the move to let the world know if you're going to pardon this man after he was convicted on 2 counts of violating the Mann Act, which basically prohibits the interstate transportation of prostitution. Now, guys, there's one thing that we could already tell and already know, and that is men, including Donald Trump himself, it seems, don't believe that women are entitled to the word no. And you can't say yes and then no, because if you do, it means that the no becomes invalid. So if Cassie says yes to the relationship with Diddy, and if she says yes to 2 freak-offs, even if she says no to the other 30 freak-offs after, those 30 no's becomes invalid because she said yes 2 times. She had already agreed to 2 freak-offs, so as such, she cannot say no to 30. Because I don't know how it is that they were not able to find Sean Diddy Combs guilty on, sex trafficking, irrespective of the fact that we saw every detail and evidence that comes under the sex trafficking highlighted experiences. Her rights were taken away from her. She did not even have autonomy over her own body. Her rights, it was taken away from her. She could not go out and interact with whom she pleased, because she would be beaten. We saw this girl basically running from a freak-off, and she was, put hands and feet on and basically dragged back to the room, because you are a sex slave. And if you want to escape this, sex trafficking ring, how dare you? And if you want to escape, your parents will have to pay me. So I don't know how it is that he was able to get off those cases, because all the evidence, they were there. There were so many clear and live indication. Now, it's really sad to see that Donald Trump is saying, you know what? He's going to pardon Justine Maxwell because now they're in a deal. And Justine Maxwell is basically saying she's willing to testify against people, but she wants immunity, which means that you can already tell that she's out of jail, right? Because Trump made it clear that he's going to pardon her. And when it comes to Sean Diddy Combs, he's now saying that the timing for pardon is perfect because it would be a major, according to sources behind the scenes, diversion from the Epstein scandal. And I told you guys that that's the reason why he was going after Beyonce, because he wanted to throw Beyonce in the ring and use her as a distraction mechanism. And now he's pulling at another direction because Diddy's case is a high profile one. Everyone and their mamas basically have been given this case with Sean Diddy Combs some amount of attention. So if he thinks that it's a good excuse, to distract from the Epstein scenario, it's really, really telling how these people value women. Very sad, for us women. And I think this is one, clear indication that as women, we need to work harder to protect each other and to look out for each other, because these men, they are coming together in whichever way they can against us women. And it's really sad. I know that oftentimes that there are women who out there who lie on men and get away with it. But I mean, for you to be, in the position where you don't care about women, you don't care about our feelings or anything, our feelings, it's as though it is not valid for whatever reason. It is really, really sad to see this taking place. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your 2 cents on the matter, providing that you have an opinion, because this is a very weird case. So let me know what's your take. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.